Imagine this. You come home after a long day. You are hungry. You walk into your kitchen and place a pan on a stove. You turn the knob, nothing happens. You try again, still nothing. You grab a lighter, no flame. You grab another one, nothing. Every lighter in the house has stopped working. You check your phone, no signal. The lights won't turn on, the heater doesn't work. Outside, the entire neighborhood is dark. Soon, you realize something impossible has happened. Nobody anywhere can make fire. Not with matches, not with lighters, not with electricity, not even a tiny spark. At first, it feels like a strange inconvenience, but after a few hours, the real danger begins to sink in. You can't cook food, you can't boil water, you can't stay warm. And when the sun goes down, darkness takes over. For us, this sounds like a nightmare. But for our ancestors, it was simply life. Thousands of years ago, humans couldn't create fire whenever they wanted. For many early people, fire wasn't something they made, it was something they found. Maybe lightning struck a tree. Maybe a wildfire spread across the grasslands. Maybe a volcano sent burning branches into the forest. However, it started, fire was incredibly rare. When people found it, they protected it within their lives. Because if the flame disappeared, other might not be another for weeks or months. Imagine living in a world where your family future depended on a single burning log. That wasn't an exaggeration, it was the reality. A campfire wasn't just a source of heat, it was the center of life itself. Families gather around it every evening. Children listen to the story beside it. Hunters cooked the animals they had caught. Old tools were repaired beside its glow. Everyone stayed close to its warmth. Without realizing it, the fire became the heart of the entire camp. And every single person understood one thing: the flame must never go out. Because losing it didn't simply mean starting over, it could mean risking everything. Fire did much more than keeping the people warm. It completely changed the way humans survived. Think about your last meal. Almost everything you eat is cooked. Now imagine eating every meal raw meat, hard roots, tough plants. Many foods were difficult to chew. Some were even dangerous to eat. But fire changed that. Heat softened the food. It destroyed many of harmful bacteria. Cooking allowed people to get more energy from each and every meal. Some scientists even believe that cooked food helped our being to grow faster over thousands of years. One simple discovery helped the shape of the human species. But food wasn't the only reason fire mattered. Night was also. But the sun disappeared. The world became a very different place. Darkness belonged to the predators: lions, hyenas, wolves, leopards, bears. Humans weren't the strongest animals. They weren't the fastest. They had no sharp claws, not even powerful jaws. Compared to the most of the predators, humans looked weak. But humans had something that almost each and every wild animal respected, that is, fire. A single campfire created a circle of safety, but most predators refused to walk into that flames as long as the fire burned. Families could sleep, children could rest, hunters could recover for another day, but outside the small circle of light, the forest never slept. Eyes watched from the darkness, animals waited patiently, listening, watching, searching for an opportunity. That is why ancient people protected every burning ember, not because fire was convenient, because it meant survival. Now imagine an ordinary evening. The hunt is over, food is cooking, children are laughing, the oldest members of the group begin telling stories. Smoke rises peacefully into the night sky. Everything feels safe. Then the wind changes. Dark clouds appear above the trees. The first drops of the rain begin to fall. Nobody worries. Storms happen all the time. Someone places another log onto the fire. For a moment, the flames grow stronger, but the rain keeps falling.